Good morning. I hope you're having a good day so far today. Like I said yesterday, I have no idea what I'm going to be doing today. We might do yard work, but I'm not sure on that. Also, it's like really cold again today. Like not really cold, but like overnight it got a lot colder than it has been, which is very interesting because I wasn't expecting that. Again, it's not like freezing or anything, so the tomatoes are still outside and they're okay, but it's colder than it has been, and it's very interesting because I wasn't expecting that. I don't know if you can see it, but there's a little sprout. It's right there. It's the spicy bell pepper. It finally sprouted, at least one of them. I'm obviously going to be keeping the lid on because I think that's the only one in there so far, at least that I can tell. But yeah, one of them sprouted. Yay! I was getting very nervous, but I'm so happy to see them. I just put my sunscreen on because I'm going to head out and help Dad with the yard work, and it feels so gross. I really just, the sunscreen on my skin, it feels so bad. But anyway, here's the sweet pea update for today. This little one is getting so big, and my little pothos looks exactly the same as it does yesterday. But like, look how big this little one is getting. It's so exciting. But yeah, I'm gonna wait for my sunscreen to fully soak in here, and then gonna go head outside and work on the yard. And like last time I did the yard work, I probably won't be able to video it because I need both hands to hold on to the lawnmower. You can kind of see how much sunscreen I have on. I'm very shiny from all of it. Like, yeah, I have a lot of sunscreen on, but I need it to absorb quickly because this is just, I don't like it. We got it. I had to go over the whole thing twice. All done. I don't know if you were able to hear the bird, but I did just try and record it because I like how that little guy sounds. I don't know what it is. I think it's a dove, but I'm not sure. I remember them from when I was a little kid, and you don't hear them very often, so I tried to record it. It didn't make the noise too many times, but it did it one more time for me once I hit the record button, which was very nice of it. I just don't know if you were able to hear it because it wasn't the loudest thing. I'll try to turn the volume up as loud as I possibly can, but I don't know if I, was able to get it so you could actually hear it or not yet. But yeah, that's what that was. I just enjoy that little guy, so I wanted to record the noise that it made. But I am already done with one of the rows of knitting for today. I figured I would do one because I don't need to change the color again. It's still gonna be orange today. And yeah, the grass is extremely thick and it grew quite quickly. I had to go over it with the lawnmower twice. So yeah, I am going to be like sleeping very well tonight. And I will also be surprised if I'm not sore because that was a lot of, lawn mowing today. Dad does the edging and then he follows behind and cleans up all of the extra grass that, gets all over the place because you don't want to leave all of that because there's a lot. He filled up I think it was like an entire trash bag, right Dad? Or at least half of it. I'm not sure, but there was a lot of grass. So yeah, it's definitely growing. I think it's gonna be having to be done fairly often. I think a week is a little bit too long to wait for it to, get done again because I don't really necessarily want to go over it twice, but it feels good having it done. Oh yeah, and my shoes are still back there. The socks are too. I need to put those in the dirty clothes. I need to do laundry on Sunday, so I'll probably just have them there until I do that. And obviously I still can't record because I need both hands on the lawnmower and I don't think it would be very safe. That's a dangerous thing and I really don't think that would just be a good idea at all. So I'm not going to be doing that, but hopefully you did enjoy the little teeny tiny bit that I recorded because again, yeah, it's just not safe to, video and lawn mow at the same time. But besides that, today it was it was a fairly busy day, but not crazy busy, which was good. It was busy enough so that I didn't really even have time to play Animal Crossing because I wanted to get the Bunny Day stuff taken down because it's still up in my island, and I wanted to get that taken down, but I only had time to play for less than 10 minutes. I went to go check Red's store for the art and it still wasn't the one that I needed, but that's the only thing that I was able to do today, so I did not play for very long, but that was what I was planning on doing today. I just didn't get a chance to play for long enough, so I'm hoping I get a chance to do that on Sunday, maybe Saturday, but probably Sunday, and get all the Bunny Day stuff down because it is kind of bothering me because the holiday has passed, because it needs to be taken down. And also some more of the, what are they? Why do I always forget what they're called? The spicy bell peppers, that's what they are. I always want to call them jalapenos, that's why I forget what they are. But a few more have sprouted, so it's not just one in there anymore. I think there's like, that I can see anyway, there's like 8 or 9 probably, maybe 10 that have sprouted. So they are definitely sprouting, which is very exciting. And now I'm kind of nervous that I put too many seeds in there suddenly, because if they all sprout, that's going to be a lot of pepper plants, and I don't have room for them all. I know not all of them will, you know, make it until they get big enough, but even if a bunch of them make it, I don't really have that much room. So I'm kind of nervous about that. But I am still very hopeful that they all sprout, because that would be amazing if they do. I'm gonna leave the lid on, covering them until they get a bit taller right now, because they haven't even opened up their first little set of leaves yet. So they still need the cover on them. But it is exciting that they are sprouting, and I'll probably be able to take it off, I don't know, in the next few days, hopefully. I doubt it'll be on there for another week, but yeah, I'll be taking it off very soon, and I can put them outside in the garden, where the seeds came from actually, from a fruit that I grew out there last year. So I'm hoping I can bring at least a couple of them out to the garden again this year. And I didn't show you the garden, but all the plants that are growing in there currently have really grown quite a bit since last week, and I really need to get out there and clean it up before I, you know, even think about planting the tomatoes or anything else, because yeah, they are growing way too fast, and pretty much the whole garden is covered in all of those plants now. They're getting very big, and I need to get them out before the roots get super deep. If I have a chance, I might get that tomorrow. I would like to anyway, and obviously if the weather's okay, but it should be. I'm not sure, maybe it's gonna rain. I really need to check the weather more often. You would think that I would be checking the weather more often because I'm doing the temperature blanket, but I really don't. I only check it like right before I start knitting. Otherwise, I just kind of look at the sky and, you know, that go from there. But yeah, if it's not raining or anything, I would like to get the garden taken care of tomorrow, because it has definitely become a bit of a mess, and I need to get it ready for all my little plants. Yes, the tomatoes are looking a little bit rough, but I do think that they'll be able to be going into the soil very soon, and I think that will help them out quite a bit, actually being in the ground. And it's not like it's freezing or gonna get like super cold at all anytime soon, so they should be able to go into the ground. Again, they're looking rough. I didn't show you them, but they look pretty much exactly the same as yesterday when I showed you them. But yeah, they're not, like, they don't have many leaves on them, but they are still fairly healthy. They're healthier than I thought they would be at this point, so I'm still grateful for that, because I honestly thought that I wouldn't have any tomatoes at this point. I thought that all of them wouldn't make it, so the fact that, you know, 90% are doing good, like 90% I think are doing good, I am extremely excited by that. Alright, I am all done with the knitting for today, and here is what the blanket looks like. It's the next orange row. I know there are a bunch right there, and it's kind of exciting because it means that it hasn't gotten cold. But anyway, this is what the blanket, can you see? Yeah, barely, it's almost out of frame. But this is what all of it looks like for today. And that's also gonna do it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. I know I can't like video again when I'm doing the yard work, but I still hope you enjoyed the video today. And as for tomorrow, like I said, I would like to, there are quite a few things that I would like to do. I want to get the garden cleaned out and ready for the plants. I want to get the bunny day stuff down in Animal Crossing. I want to plant some of the seeds that I got for Easter. They're right below you, that's why I just pointed there. At least like one type of them, but I just haven't had any time. So I might do that tomorrow. I honestly have no idea, but it could be any of those things. But as for today's video, I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you had a good day today no matter what you did. If it was a lot or a little, it truly doesn't matter. I just hope you had a good day today, and yeah, I will see you tomorrow for whatever I decide to do. Hopefully it's at least one of those things. Oh, I haven't even done my little crochet kit from Easter as well, so I'm gonna go for today and get the video edited for you tomorrow. And yeah, I hope you have a good day today, and I'll see you tomorrow. Thank you again for spending some of your time with me. It really means a lot. Bye. I'll see you tomorrow. I hope you have a good day.